with Chapter Next, Mark and Jamie. I've got to do a just really don't do it video here. This happened today. I went back to the campground to pick up the camper after work and got it all packed up, got everything put away, all hooked up, ready to go. Walked around the camper 3 times and pulled out and didn't realize that I left my tongue jack down. And this is what happens when you do that. Not that it's in 2 pieces because of that. I had to, actually had to sawzall it because I couldn't drive with it bent like that. There wasn't enough ground clearance. So fortunately there was another guy at the campground that had a sawzall and a big long extension cord, because I didn't realize this till I had pulled out of the camp, out of the site that I was on and was sitting on the gravel road. So yeah, he had a sawzall, and about 5 minutes later we got the foot of it here chopped off, and was able to limp it home. But then when I got home to take this apart, I was thinking, all right, you just unbolt the 3 screws up here, but it's a round hole, and it's just basically slightly bigger than the outside of this black tube. So I had to get a big 4-inch heavy-duty C-clamp and squish this back together, because it was oblonged and that wouldn't allow it to come through the hole. So I've got that taken care of. I'm guessing this jack is trashed. I don't think we can get anything out of it. So gonna have to go to my trusty probably Amazon and look for a nice replacement unit and get us back up and running. Anyway, so that's my just really don't do it video. Thanks. With Chapter Next, continuation video of the tongue jack episode. This is what I end up buying. It's a Super Brute by Husky. It's a 5,000 pound tongue jack. It has a up and down switch up here, on off light switch for LED lights, which are on the front and the sides of the unit. It has an adjustable foot, and I believe roughly 17 inches of travel. You'd have to check the specs online. Has 1 power cord coming out the back that I just had to route through the trailer tongue, and it connects under that cover there to a electrical mounting point. Again, that's all pretty easy stuff to do. I did have to go to the hardware store and pick up the bolts, because the unit did not come with those, the bolts and washers. It did come with star washers, and the suggested install was to put actually a number 5 bolt and washer over the star washers so that you get good grounding to the trailer. Let's see, what else about this? Oh, came with this handy little device, which is a remote. And you're wondering, why would you want a remote? Well, it makes this whole process a lot easier. So when you finally get level side to side, you can come back and get leveled front to back and do your leveling basically by yourself, which is a nice feature. So that's a wrap. Again, this is definitely a just don't do it, but if you do it, get a quality unit and maybe even upgrade to one with a remote. Again, the reason I went for the bigger 5,000 pound versus the standard 3,500 is with the pickup truck, I don't know how much I'll have in the back. You know, I could have a few hundred pounds to you know, several hundred. You know, I could have several hundred pounds back there, and that's a lot of weight to lift, you know, in order to get the weight distribution hitch bars in place. So I just went for the bigger jack. Thanks.